Hello, can you actually hear me? Is it audible? आवाज आ रही है क्या? Hello everyone. So please tell me in the chat, every one of you. So I hope that you are able to hear me properly. Okay. सुन पा रहे हो कि नहीं सुन पा रहे हो? Okay, all the 30 of you guys who are watching me right now, are you able to hear me up properly? Yes or no? So tell me in the chat फटाफट से. So yes or no, so please tell me in the chat. I'm looking forward to your answers. Hey everyone, hi, how are you all? So yesterday we didn't have a class, today we are having it, and today's our agenda is for loops, while loops, and we also have to finish functions. So these are our things that we have to get done with today. So I hope that you all are with me, and let's start our whole journey right now. In for loops, while loops, and functions. How was yesterday, guys? I mean, what all you did yesterday? So please tell me in the chat. कल क्या किया तुम सब लोगों ने, बताओ फटाफट से. So yesterday, what all you guys have done? Please tell me in the chat. I'm looking forward to it. कोई answers आ नहीं रहे. What it do flight crew? क्या फ्लाइट क्रू? अच्छा, यू हैव कंप्लीटेड द फ्लाइट क्रू वाला प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट. ओके, yesterday was HTML stream. Okay, yes, yesterday was HTML stream which was happening on the other like the same YouTube channel, but one other sir was teaching that. He was Sanjay. Okay, Sanjay was teaching it, I think. Okay, fine. So let's just go ahead and get started with loops. Why do we need loops in our life? So please tell me in the chat. Okay, so I have shared my screen. So please tell me if you are able to see my screen right now. Okay. So why do we use loops in Python? So why do we use loops in Python? So अपन loops क्यों पढ़ रहे हैं? बताओ फटाफट से. By the way, we will be having tomorrow also a class. Tomorrow's class will be at morning 11 a.m. Okay, so tomorrow's class is going to be morning 11 a.m. So let me mention the same thing in your YouTube chat. Tomorrow class is going to be at morning 11 a.m. here on YouTube itself. Okay, so yep, so tomorrow we will be building that project. That project is nothing else but our Candy Crush project. So tomorrow we will be building our Candy Crush project. For the same thing, you need to be here live at morning 11 a.m. Okay, tomorrow morning 11 a.m. Is gonna be our project time. So let me refresh it. Today, okay, this will update automatically tomorrow morning 11 a.m. Okay, clear guys? Clear? Sorted? Done? So first and foremost thing, let's mark the attendance, and let's go from here. Done. Now we have completed one assignment, that was flight wala assignment. I don't know how many of you have completed it, but it's very simple problem statement that we had in front of us. Okay, so I don't know how many of you have completed it, but yeah, I think most of you have done it. So just let me quit my WhatsApp. Okay, done. Chal. So where do we use loops in our real life? So where do we use loops in our real life? So please tell me in the chat. अपन loops कहाँ use करते हैं फटाफट से बताओ chat के अंदर. Where do we use loops? So I have got one answer. To execute a block of code repeatedly. So execute a block of code repeatedly, we use loops. Yes, you are right. 1000% you are right. So we use loops to execute a block of code repeatedly. Yep, Maddie, you are right. One person is saying in my exams I use loops. Wow, very good answer. By the way, it is connecting to Google Colab, and yep, it is connected to Google Colab. So now let's just get started with for loop. So there are two types of loops. Okay, there are two types of loops in Python. Okay, one is for loop, and other is while loop. Okay, so you have got for loop and you have got while loop. Both of them are there. Clear? There are two types of loops. One is for loop and the other one is while loop. Clear? Sorted? Okay, now where do we use for loop and where do we use while loop? Okay, where do we use for loop and where do we use while loop? So that's what that's what we will be understanding today right now. And so we use for loop in places where we know what is the end. मतलब जहाँ पे अपने को पता है ना कि अपना loop कितना लंबा चलने वाला है, where you know that okay, this loop is going to be end in 10 items or something like that, where you know the items. So for example, I'll define one list 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. okay, मैंने list define कर दिया. So I have got a list right now. okay, that is this part 1 से लेके 10 तक. right, I have got 10 items in this. Now I want to iterate of over each and every element of this loop. अब मुझे हर एक एलिमेंट के ऊपर आइटरेट करना है. सो हाउ विल आई डू इट? फॉर आइटम इन lst, okay, print item into item. That's it, print item. Simple. So this is the block of code which is going to run on all the items which are there in this particular list. ये जो block of code है, this block of code is going to run on all the items which are there in this particular list. Are you guys with me? Yes or no? So please tell me in the chat right now. फटाफट से every one of you, please tell me in the chat that if you are with me. Okay, yes or no? So we have just completed this thing. Okay, we have just completed, कहाँ गया यार? We have just completed loops के अंदर. So many, now let's talk about a little bit of background. Okay, many things in Python are iterable. Okay, many objects in Python are iterable. Iterable का मतलब क्या होता है? That means we can iterate over each and every element of that object. Okay, if that is the situation, if that is the case, okay, so that means strings are also iterable. Okay, list are also iterable, dictionaries are iterable. Okay, set are iterable, tuple are iterable. Okay, so clear hai? Sorted. So which all objects are iterable? Please tell me in the chat. Please tell me in the chat, every one of you, all the 60 of you guys, please tell me in the chat which all items are iterable. बताओ फटाफट से. Fine. So now this is the simple syntax of for loop. So for item, temporary item in list, ये जो पूरा list है ये, print whatever piece of code you want to write down, write it down. That's it. Simple. So this is the syntax of for loop. Okay. So this is the syntax of for loop. Let's use for loop. Write a Python program to work with. Okay. No, leave work with that. To calculate. What should we calculate? Let's write down a piece of Python program which can be used for loop and while loop. Write a Python program to calculate. You know what should we do? We should actually write a Python program to calculate odd or even using for loop. Okay, so yes, we have list items, that is lst. So for item in lst, what will be the code? If item %2 equal to 0, print item is even, else print item is odd. Okay, so that's it. See this, 1 is odd, 2 is even, 3 is odd, 4 is even, 5 is odd, 6 is even, 7 is odd, 8 is even, 9 is odd, 10 is even. Okay, clear hai? Sorted hai? Done? Sorted? Clear? So now I want to do one more thing. As soon as this list of items are being iterated, जैसे ही इन्होंने iteration खत्म किया, I want to do one thing. What is that? I want to print towards the end that for loop successfully executed. Okay, for loop successfully executed as soon as the list items are done. Okay, समझ आ रहा है क्या? By the way, please tell me first and foremost, let's try understanding from you all. Are you with me? Yes or no? So are you with me? Yes or no? So please tell me in the chat. Send some kind of emoji in the chat, yeah, because without you guys I'm nothing. So please tell me in the chat if you are able to understand. Okay, if not, tell me फटाफट से. Okay, fine. So I'm getting tons of yes right now. Good. So what I want to do, मुझे आगे क्या करना पता है? As soon as I iterate over 10 items, I'm done iterating over 10 items. I want to do print, hey, I'm done with for loop. Okay, मुझे for loop खत्म हो गया ऐसा. So what I will do, you know, I'll go on to the level of for loop. यहाँ पे for loop के level में जाके यहाँ पे else लिखूँगा. Else print, hey, I am done with for loop. So you can write else with for loop also. Okay, so see, now what will happen? See, okay, so see, hey, I am done with for loop. देखो यहाँ पे आ गया, output आ गया, hey, I am done with for loop आ गया. That means what? You can write a else block. After for loop. Okay, clear? Sorted. Chalo. Now the next thing is while loop. Right? The next thing is while loop. Now what is while loop? While loop is used when we don't know where is the end of the loop. Okay, are we clear about it? While loop is used when we don't know where is the end of the loop. जैसे वहाँ लिखा हुआ है, right? So where is the end of the loop when we don't know? जब अपने को पता नहीं है कि loop का ending कहाँ पे है. So for example, we all have played Candy Crush in our life. We all have played Ludo in our life. We all have played Snakes and Ladder or various kinds of computer games in our life. Whenever we were playing these games, okay, we all used to have one small pop-up at the end. As soon as the game will end, it will ask a pop-up, right? Do you want to play again? Yes or a no? If you say yes, it will continue. If you say no, it will not. Right? Agree with me? Yes or no? So please tell me in the chat. Yes or no? So do you all remember that? Okay. Do you want to play again? Okay. So I'll write. Do you want to play again? Okay. ऐसा question आता था ना? Yes or no? Right? So based on the input, the loop has to close. Okay, if the user says yes, then the loop should keep on going on. If the user inputs no, the loop should end. So in these kind of cases, ऐसे वाले conditions में where the loop is totally dependent on some dynamic value, we use what? We use while loop. Are we clear about it? Why do we use while loop? Okay, so why do we use while loop? Are we clear about it? Okay, fine, amazing, nice. Okay, chalo. So going ahead, let's write down the code. Okay, wanna play again. Let's make it true. Okay, so let's make it true. That's this variable. While wanna play again. Okay, if this is true, it will run. If it is false, it will stop. Okay, so print we are in the game, let's say. Okay, I want to take an input. Okay, I want to take an input. Okay, I want to take an, instead of asking true, I will say y. Okay, wanna play again equal to y. I'll take an input, wanna play again equal to input. Okay, I'll ask the question, do you want to play again? Yes or no? Clear? Sorted? That's it. See, now what will happen? Oh shit, what is happening? So this is asking, we are in the game. Do you want to play again? Yes. It will ask again, do you want to play the game again? Yes. It will again ask, do you want to play the game again? Yes. This time I will say, no, I don't want to play. What will happen? It will automatically stop. See, it has stopped. Okay, stop. Wapas one more time. One more time. Okay, one more time. Okay, so now let's just run it. So it is asking one more time, do you want to play again? Yes. Why? Y. See here, it is running, it is again running, and again I'm doing y, again I will give y, again I will give y, unless this condition is not false. This condition is not false, it will not stop. So as soon as the condition is false, it will stop. Okay, clear hai? Sorted hai? Okay, now while can also have else block. While can also have else block. Print okay, so I'll again run this one more time. I'll again run this. So do you want to play the game? Yes, I want to play. Okay, do you want to play the game again? Yes, I want to play. Okay, do you want to play the game again? Yes, I want to play. As soon as I say okay, no, I don't want to play, so it is stopping. At the same time, it is also showing me, hey, thanks for playing the game. It is also showing me, hey, thanks for playing the game also. Okay, clear? Sorted? Done? Can I go ahead? Can I go ahead? Is it clear to every one of you? Is it clear to every one of you who are here? Please send me a yes or a no something in the chat. Please say something in the chat, every one of you. Fine. Clear. So this is while loop. So we are done with for loop and while loop. Now the next thing that we have to learn today is functions. Okay, functions in Python. Functions in Python. So where do we use functions? Where do we use functions? Where we use functions where we have to do what? So where do we use functions? What do you mean by function? मुझे समझाओ फटाफट. Okay, every one of you. Every one of you, please tell me, what do you mean by function? What do you mean by function? Can we use do while in Python? No, Swarnika, we can't. There is nothing like do while in Python. Okay, there is nothing like do while in Python. Okay, there is nothing like do while in Python. Clear? So, tell me right now, every one of you, where do we use function? Role for responsibility assigned to perform. Okay. Where do we use functions? कहाँ अपन function कहाँ use करते हैं? बताओ फटाफट बताओ. Okay, fine. ठीक है. So we use functions where we have to reuse the code. Where we have to reuse the code. We use functions where we have to reuse the code. Okay, where we have to reuse the code. Number one. So let's write down a function. Okay. Write a function to greet people. okay, to greet people. So let's say I want to I have to write a function which greets people, okay. So df greet, this is the syntax of function. I'm writing it down first, then here print hey how are you, okay. Then again print hope you're doing fine, okay. So this is the syntax of a function. This is the syntax of the function. Are you with me? Are you guys with me? Yes or no? So please tell me in the chat. Are you with me? Yes or no? So please tell me in the chat. Hey, how are you? Hope you are doing fine. Okay. So this is okay. So now if I have to write down these 3 lines anywhere in my programming, I don't have to write down these 3 lines again and again. All I have to do is like I have to call greet function. I have to call greet function. N number of times I can call, n number of times this will run. Okay, is it clear? One place I will write the code, I will reuse the code everywhere. Okay, that is the thing of function in our life. Okay, in our programming life. Okay, we use functions so that we actually reuse the code. Okay, we use functions to actually reuse the code. Clear? Okay, so now greet function is there. Now I want to, in this function, I want to also send a name. Okay, I want to send a name like greet this particular person, that is Ashish. Okay, I want to write down, I want to send his name which can be printed like hey Ashish, how are you Ashish, hope you are doing fine Ashish. Okay, so these 3 times the Ashish word should be there. So how can I modify it? How can I modify it so that it works? So let's write down again df. Okay, so let me just copy paste it. Okay, and now I will do one small thing, that is name, and then I'll give space, I'll say name. How are you? How are you name? Okay, then the same thing is hope you are doing fine name. Okay, got it? Done. So this is the same function which we have modified by taking one argument as taking one parameter or argument in the greet function, and we can do now this thing greet. Okay, greet we can send AASHISH. Okay, Ashish. Hey Ashish, how are you Ashish? Hope you are doing fine Ashish. Okay, see, now this can actually customize for Srijita. Okay, it will again say what? Hey Srijita, how are you? How are you Srijita? Hope you are doing fine Srijita. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So all the 3 things. Clear? So that's the way actually how we can go ahead. Okay, that is the way how we can actually go ahead to reuse the code once you write it, but you use it for everyone. Clear? Are we clear about it? Are we clear about it? Please tell me in the chat. Okay, now let's just go one step ahead. Okay, if I don't pass, see now if I don't pass anything, this will give an error. Okay, this will start giving an error. It will say greet missing one required positional argument name. Okay, so how can we avoid this? So we can declare a by default value. The by default value can be null. Okay, the by default value can be null. So if you pass Ashish, it will print Ashish. If you pass Srijita, it will print Srijita. If you don't send anything, it will not print anything. It will be still working fine. Is it clear? All I have done is I have given a default value. मैंने क्या किया है, मैंने डिफ़ॉल्ट वैल्यू दिया है जो कि कुछ नहीं है, मतलब लाइक एम्प्टी स्ट्रिंग है, एक एम्प्टी स्ट्रिंग को मैंने डिफ़ॉल्ट वैल्यू की तरह सेट कर दिया, अगर नाम नहीं जाएगा तो ये जाएगा. ओके, सॉर्टेड, क्लियर, इज इट क्लियर? Okay, so I hope that you guys are with me right now. So we will go one step above now. We will go one step above. We will take now, greet is done, one parameter is done. Okay, fine, ठीक है. So now I want to make a function. Okay, I want to make a function. Write a function. Write a function. Let me just write it properly. Write a function to calculate sum of two numbers. Okay, sum of two numbers. So df sum of, okay, so df sum of, clear, number 1, number 2. Okay, here what I'll do, I'll simply take I'll be like print number 1 plus number 2. That's it, done. So if I have to like do sum of two numbers, what I'll do, sum of I'll write down first number, that is 56, and the second number, that is 78. As soon as I do this, so see, I'm getting the sum of the two numbers. But if I want to assign this thing, if I want to assign this particular value, मुझे ना ये जो return आ रहा है ना, if this 134 is returning in the output, but I want to store this 134 somewhere in a variable. Okay, I want to store the output in some variable. How can I do it? So let me just say s is equal to sum of 56 plus 78. Now I will do s. See, now it is not at all printing anything. Okay, so I will do type s to find out here why it is empty. S is empty, so okay, s is none type, but I'm doing here right properly. S is equal to sum of 56 78. What is the problem? Problem क्या है बताओ, ठीक है? What is the problem, right? Are you with me, every one of you? So see, I'm not able to get the value of this 134 in this s. So how can I get it? Tell me, how can I get it? It's very simple. Instead of writing print, I will do return. Okay, I will do return. So what will happen as soon as I do return? Okay, what will happen as soon as I do return? So now the value will be stored in the so now the value is returned back to from wherever it is been called. जहाँ से भी फंक्शन कॉल हो रहा है वहाँ पे वैल्यू वापस पहुँचा दी जाती है. Okay, from wherever the value, so from wherever the function is being called, the value, the whatever the result you say, right, whatever the result you say, it will be sent back. Okay, it will be sent back from wherever it is being called. Okay, that's what we can do. Clear? Return. Now s is containing this particular 134 as a value. Now even if you do type s, it will show something else. See, it is showing integer. Are you guys with me? So please tell me in the chat. यार tell me in the chat यार फटाफट से. Are you guys with me? हो या ना हो? नहीं हो? क्या है? Okay, fine. चलो ठीक है. Good. Okay, so type s int. That's the output out there. Okay. Now let's just go one step ahead. टाइप एस हो गया, अभी एक स्टेप आगे जाते हैं. व्हाट इज दैट वन स्टेप अहेड? इफ आई वांट टू पास नॉट टू आइटम्स, इफ आई वांट टू पास मल्टीपल आइटम्स, ओके, मुझे बहुत सारे आइटम पास करने हैं, देन व्हाट आई कैन डू, लेट मी नाउ डिफाइन अ डिफरेंट थिंग. देन आई हैव टू डू इज स्टार nums. Okay, now here for item in, or like let's say let's print nums Okay, so if you want to pass n number of arguments to a particular sum, so you can do it like this, sum of लिखा मैंने, एंड मैं फिर बाद में बहुत सारे नंबर्स पास कर रहा हूँ, 6 7, मैं बहुत सारे ने आर्ग्यूमेंट्स पास कर रहा हूँ. So these are all arguments I'm sending. Now see, it is actually getting stored as a tuple. Even if I do something like this, right, print type nums, देखो मतलब मैंने बहुत सारे आर्ग्यूमेंट लिखे, बट सारा उनके एक ही में स्टोर है, दैट इज नम्स. ओके, देखो एक ही में स्टोर है नम्स, NUMS. तो अगर मैं टाइप ऑफ नम्स लिखता हूँ तो क्या आ रहा है, देखो. सो व्हाट इज द टाइप ऑफ नम्स? टाइप ऑफ नम्स इज टपल. ओके, टाइप ऑफ नम्स इज टपल. ओके, क्लियर है, सॉर्टेड. ओके, सो hey, I have a request here. Pranab Bagchi is saying, can you write a function of polynomial? Polynomial का है क्या, पहले तो मैं भूल गया हूँ यार. POLY polynomials का मतलब क्या है? Polynomials, actually we can do that, but I need to understand. Standard formula of polynomials is like इसका पहले तो सीखना पड़ेगा यार कैसे है करके. Once I actually understand it, then I'll be able to make it up for you. Okay, if I understand this particular formula, I'll make it for you. Okay, बस मुझे वो सीखना पड़ेगा पहले. Okay, so coefficient, exponent, constant, operator. Hey, if I revise my mathematics, I'll be able to do it. Okay, so okay, now let's get back. So you are sending multiple arguments. Okay, you are sending multiple arguments. Now it is getting stored in a tuple, which has been sent to this particular function, and you can see the type of it is this. So how can we retrieve it? We will use a for loop. For item in nums, okay, I will specify one sum is equal to 0, sum is equal to sum plus, okay, item. Okay, then उसके बाद return sum. Clear? Done. Okay, so I run this. Now see, what you will get is you will get as many numbers you want to pass. Okay, as many numbers you want to pass. Okay, as many numbers like 89, 23, 32, okay, 31, 33, 34, 44, whatever. Okay, so see, it's like it's giving me any number of arguments you pass, it will take up. Clear? It will take up. That's fine. So that is known as something. I'll tell you what's the exact name. I call it ARGS and KWARGS, but it is not that. It is arbitrary arguments. This is known as arbitrary arguments. Clear? That is known as this thing, arbitrary arguments. There is something also known as keyword arguments. Okay, keyword arguments. Let's just go there. Okay, so now what do you mean by keyword arguments? Now why we wrote sum is equal to 0? If you don't write sum is equal to 0, right, because it's basically first you need to initialize the value of sum. उसके बाद sum is equal to, the new value of sum is equal to 0 plus item, whatever the item, first item is 1. So now this sum's value is 1. Now every time this repeat happens, so this value is, okay, instead of this you can also do like this, sum plus equal to item. Okay, so run this, it should also work. Okay, so this is basically plus assignment operator. Okay, plus assignment operator. Are we clear about it now? So this plus assignment operator is basically it will take the old value of sum and it will add the item into it, and it will be assigned to this new value of the sum. Okay, so I hope that it's kind of thoda complex to understand at one go, but this is the whole thing. Okay, now let's just do keyword arguments. So how can we actually use keyword arguments? So let's just do it once. def, okay, def print details, okay, print details double star kwargs. Okay, that's it. Now when you get this detail, right, kwargs, let's see what is the form of it. Print type kwargs. So print details is the function name, and now name equal to, okay, psi. What's that? Class, sorry, I can't write class because it's a reserved keyword. Age equal to 20. Hey, leave 20 and on. I will write down 10. Okay, then email equal to, what's the email? The email can be psi, okay, psi@itm.edu. okay, so this is my email. Now, but see, now this is how you actually write down all the arguments, and this will be captured in a form of a dictionary. See, it's captured in a form of a dictionary. Now if you're getting the data in dictionary, you know how to use it. Okay, you know how to use it. For item in kwargs dot, okay, keys, okay, keys. Okay, if you do keys, you will actually get something like this. Okay, see now, kwargs ये बेसिकली ना, मैं कुछ रामो कथा नहीं कर रहा हूँ, बहुत सिंपल सा चीज़ है. आई एम रिट्राइविंग ईच एंड एवरी आइटम हियर. Okay, I am retrieving each and every item here. This is how dictionaries work. This is the inbuilt function in dictionary. Now I have used the inbuilt function of dictionary data type, and I have used this thing. Clear? So that's it. So that's what we have in front of us. Clear? Sorted? Every one of you. Okay, so do they have any C++ live classes? Yes, C++ live class which I have, I am only going to teach. If you scroll down here onto LetsUpgrade programs, okay, letsupgrade.in/program, you will find one C++ program is there, which is happening on this particular 6th of December, and I am going to teach it. So just make sure that you are available for the same, and I'll be teaching this 6th of November C++. Enroll now, and as soon as we enroll, you'll get this. Okay, so C++. Yep, done. So let's get back to my class. So you're done with keyword arguments also. So you're done basically, or most of it. You have done actually most of it, which you should be knowing in functions. Okay, so I'll be giving you one assignment today. Assignment day 4. Okay, write a function to check if a number is prime or not. Okay, use that function and print first 100 prime numbers. That's it. Clear. So this is your assignment for the day. Okay. Is it clear, every one of you? So let's meet tomorrow morning 11 a.m. and continue our Candy Crush game tomorrow there. And I'll be building whole Candy Crush. Maybe it will take 1.5 hours or something. I'll be building it. So just go ahead. This is your homework. It will take some time for you to do it, I think, if you are beginner. And just try doing it, and that's it. Whatever you have learned today, you'll be implementing it end to end. Okay. So that's it, guys. Thanks a lot for joining in. 40 minutes done. And this is our learning for the day. Okay. Chalo. Bye bye. Take care. Have a nice day. And you can submit your assignment here. That's, if you see where you mark your attendance, right? The place where you mark your attendance is the same place will have like this submit assignment. The assignment question will be updated here, and you just have to submit either your Google Colab link or either your GitHub link, any one of the URLs where you do the class, where you do the code. Okay, that's it. Thanks a lot. Let's meet tomorrow morning 11 a.m. IST, that is Indian time, and let's catch up and build our Candy Crush game. Okay, bye bye. Take care. Have a nice day, and love you all. Bye guys. Take care. Have a nice day.